Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Keefe back with another video. Today I want to give y'all my top 5 books that I read that, changed my life and changed my thoughts, Some people prefer audio books, Me, I prefer to read. Well, audio books, to me, I kind of look at it like, it's like a podcast when I listen to it, I might hear it a little bit, pertain some of the information, then after that, it's on to the next. When I read and actually, like, take my time, chapter by chapter, like, a lot of information for me kind of like seeks into my brain better to help me retain the information. So that's just my preference, Some people like to audiobooks, but me, I prefer to read, I'm old school. I prefer the old school way. So, not too much more. Let's get into it. We're going to start with book number 1. Book number 1 for me was good old dandy, man, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This was one of the first books I started reading when I first got into, like, really reading was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Basically what it did for me was change the way I perceive my life and the way I view things. The way I view money, the way I view myself. Instead of just downplaying myself, like, I can't do this, I start figuring out ways how I can do this and make it possible. Instead of saying I'm broke, I start realizing, like, man, I'm wealthy. And speaking to myself positively, like positive affirmations to help, reprogram my mind to, get myself on the right track to start accomplishing and knock down my goals. Also, another thing was just like, positive mindset, outside of positive mindset, transmuting your sexual energy. That was another big one that helped me drastically. Instead of, like, wasting your sexual energy and just dumping it, taking that energy and transmuting it to something positive to manifest your goals. When you do that, typically, you raise your spiritual awareness, raise your vibrations, and it helps you get, like, mental clarity and, like, downloads, and you just be motivated. You get more shit done, for a lack of a better words. So Think and Grow Rich, that's book number 1, and that's what I learned from all that, So that's a good one. Okay, so book number 2, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. This is actually one of my favorite books, It basically gives you 2 tales about a rich dad and a poor dad, about how they view money, and how one dad, he was spending his money on some BS, and how the other dad, he would invest in assets, So this is a good book for beginners to train your mindset around money, and how you view money, And that's just like me, man. Like, I was getting a lot of money a lot young at an early age, Did I save all of it? Hell no, I spent a lot of it, I spent a lot of it, blew a lot of it. But now, I got a better mindset, So it's still a chance to, get rich and take it the right way. It basically taught me how to invest in assets and instead of liabilities, Because a lot of us, they don't teach you financial literacy in school, A lot of this, and a lot of us too, they don't teach us in our household either most of the time, So we got to learn on our own. So I took the time out to read this book and learn on my own about financial literacy, investing in assets instead of liabilities. So that's a good book about, the Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Me, I'm going to be the rich dad out here, That's just my take. All right, so book number 3, Investing, the quick start guide to investing. So after I read the Rich Dad, Poor Dad, this was the next book that I read, and I'm actually rereading this right now about investing. It basically gives you the basics. It's like for beginners investing into, like, the stock market, stocks, cryptos, different type of stocks, Roth IRAs, all the good stuff that you need to know about, the stock market, crypto, or any type of investments, And I'm rereading this because it's a lot of information in here, A lot that I didn't digest, a lot of stuff that I'm trying to reread and wrap my brain around, So I recently after reading this the first time, I recently invested into the stock market, Not a lot, but baby steps, We got to make the progress, I've been trying to, up it. The more money I make, I'm trying to just put it into things that can make money so I can escape the rat race. That's my whole goal for my life, is to escape the rat race, escape the matrix. I don't want to work a job for the rest of my life. I don't want to work till I'm 65. None of that. We're going to invest in assets and get ourselves out of that. So, that's another good book if you were to, multiple streams of income, which we all should have at this point, especially with the economy that we have right now, So that's another one for money, Next one of my personal favorites is Spirituality Before Religion, So this one is basically telling us about, spiritual practices in Africa, you know what I'm saying, in Egypt, and how they used to practice, in ancient Kemet, how they used to practice spirituality before there was any Muslims, before there was any Christians. You know what I'm saying? And for a long time, I had a problem identifying, am I a Muslim? Am I a Christian? Am I a Catholic? Am I a monk? Am I this? Am I that? But realistically, I just realized, you know what I'm saying, I'm a spiritual soul having a human experience. And you know what I'm saying, while I respect all religions, I practice none. You know what I'm saying? I have a relationship with my creator. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. And it just taught me a lot of things that like blew my mind and changed my mind, and how I view the world and how I view the universe and our existence in the universe. You know what I'm saying? So spirituality before religion. If you into that type of stuff and you want to, you know what I'm saying, open your mind to like an alternative way of thinking, this is a great read. You know what I'm saying? All right, next we got How to Co-Create Using the Secret Language of the Universe. So this book is really about like astrology, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Astrology and like our birth charts, and how, you know what I'm saying, the time you were born or the month you were born all plays a part into your destiny and your life path, you know what I'm saying? About north nodes, south nodes, you know what I'm saying? What certain things mean in your birth chart, and what's your destiny, what's your purpose here on earth, you know what I'm saying? So I think this one is a good read too. So how do you co-create with the universe? You know what I'm saying? It's all about timelines. Like time doesn't really exist, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the world moves in like energy patterns and cycles. And you know what I'm saying, this was just a book to like confirm my thoughts and just help me, you know what I'm saying, create my life and just bring certain things into my life and into fruition, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna keep this video too long. Those are my top fives, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of shit that I'm supposed to read, that I'm supposed to be getting to soon, that I'm waiting to read, that I'm you know what I'm saying, that I'm waiting on, books that I'm waiting on. So, you know what I'm saying, that's just my top five that helped me for beginners to start, you know what I'm saying, get on this path that I'm on for self-development, financial development, spiritual development, man. So if you into those type of things and just trying to improve your life and get better, I would recommend those five, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me down below. What are y'all reading? What have you read that changed your life, you know what I'm saying? So that's really it, man. It's your boy Keefe Black, man. I'm logging out, man. Y'all stay blessed.